This is the Simpit. I'm your host,
Just 2
Sean
minutes
Cole.
left,
The real
2
star
minutes
today
to
of the
go.
show is the patron group, our patron team, the wonderful guys who help make the Simpit that much better. And in the booth with me now is Nick and Josh, two of our regulars in the chat room on our Discord chat, guys I talk with each and every day. And they're both going to be here giving me a hand, just talking about the guys as much as calling the action. So we all have personal experiences with all the people in this room. Mostly the same people we saw in the last race, maybe a few changeovers here and there, but for the most part, the same guys will be here in our second race. And I don't know that we'll always do a two-race format. I think normally it'll be a one race, but it kind of seems special to take advantage of the free content on iRacing in terms of, well, free if you have a membership, but not needing to buy any DLC content, and then being able to run two disciplines at the same track. Sounded kind of fun. That's what we went with. So, Nick, Josh, how you guys doing? What do you think is going to be the outcome of this one?
Let's see what we can do.
Well,
we're hearing
awesome.
Sean Cole doing commentary in the background.
A pretty exciting race, but could be anyone. I don't know. It's going to be carnage, like you said.
I think it's going to be a bit tough for these guys. You know, I'm just taking a look here at Joa Antonio's car. And this guy makes me laugh all the time. We talk about the regular conversations we have on Discord. Joa is the one, if you've seen it,
we are live,
he had
I
the
believe.
Grand Theft Auto
hey, what's up, Jizzy?
He had the Star Trek version.
Trying something very different today.
He loves doing these shots of me in various things that I'm not. And his truck is downright hysterical. Let's see if we can get a better view.
Okay, we should be live.
I wasn't planning on really showing you
guys. We had a little SUBSCRIBE last live stream.
And a big picture of me.
I know Sean Cole and them is a little loud in the background, but
he is begging for it.
I would not be doing much talking in this race. I will leave you guys to listen to Sean Cole and Steam King.
Man, that was
those guys will be doing commentary.
Up in Grand Theft Auto.
Hopefully you'll be hearing them.
For sure.
Yeah, I like that.
Because this is a whole different ball game. Never tried this before.
We have.
Let's go. We're getting ready for qualifying.
Shot of me. Anyway, Joe.
What I'm seeing, it looked like my
once again
stream quality is not very good.
Same thing.
Sorry about
Looks
that.
like qualifying is now underway.
But like I said, there's a whole new
thinks I'm a contestant,
setup and settings and all kind of drama.
Actually see anybody's qualifying.
So at least I hope you guys can see it. I dropped the quality down from 1080 to 720.
So
hopefully you'll be able to see it a little bit with a lower resolution.
What about you, Josh? Are you seeing anybody out on track?
I'm seeing William Martinez, Doug Hawley.
Okay, my stream doesn't seem to be the best, but hopefully you're still seeing it. So let's get out of qualification. I am not an oval racer by any stretch of the imagination.
Josh?
So
I'm looking at William Martinez.
We're just having fun.
In that green and black.
If I crash, I crash.
Number 072.
But of course, I'm going to try my best. So
that doesn't help.
Let's see how it goes.
Like,
qualification
you
is
say it
now.
And I'll follow it. Well,
so let's go. This truck is so hard to drive. Extremely hard vehicle to drive.
Number 14, Jim Beam, pickup truck.
Track's clear. Push, push, push. Alright, Sean,
let's go.
We've got 2 laps. Let's get this done.
Their imagination. You have to dig down deep into that green and just imagine that green.
I don't want to jinx it, but I think I can safely expect a lot of carnage in this race. Lots of drama, lots of accidents.
So, for those
but I'm going to try my best to stay out of it,
the second part, the first
if possible.
Part ended about a half an hour ago. I see some first lap qualifying times coming in now. Billy Strange with a 30.415.
Okay, this is qualification time now. Let's see what kind of time we can post.
First race. Tom Dudek. I'm sorry, Tom Dudek won the first race. It was Tom Monpos, aka Tom Jones, everybody.
Up Joe Antonio, 30.347.
Yes, things are shuffling around here. We have 2 minutes done. The guys can use up to that 5 minutes, but it really only takes about a minute and a half to get your qualifying run done and over.
Looks like Billy's going in to make up for what happened last race. Uh-oh.
So far, it seems like we are 9th.
Even though I can't pull his car up now, if you're watching this and you don't know, a few of our good friends are guys who actually stream on other channels, and immediately coming to mind is Billy Strange as he sits in that #1 spot with a 30.324, about 21 hundredths faster than Joe Antonio with that 30.347. But Billy Strange, he has a great channel on YouTube. You can check it out. He does podcasts. He does Talking Drives. He does a bunch of cool content, and you can check that out at Really Strange Racing on YouTube.
All right, guys.
Also on our grid
ninth
today, running in 9th currently, 30.675 in 9th place is Sean Sebrin, and he is also known by Pro Sim TNT. And you can search for Pro Sim TNT on YouTube and find his streaming. He shows a lot of the races he runs with us on Thursday and Friday night in the Sim Racing System Series, which we just concluded the 90s DT Revival Series, and now we're moving on to the Lotus Exos 125, which should make for a very good Formula 3 type. Is that about right, guys? Formula 3 type experience?
It seems like
the Lotus?
Yeah.
It's kind of like a F1 minus like a few things. I don't know. Something like that.
Check out the new animation.
It's almost F1-ish.
It's F1-ish for sure. It looks all F1.
Cool.
It drives a little F1.
All right, let's hop on to this.
I think it's just down on horsepower, isn't it?
Something like
sorry,
that.
Like I said, guys, I'm sorry from now on.
So 343 concluded.
If you can't see the stream properly.
I apologize for not being able to bring you the
because I honestly cannot tell what the stream quality is like.
I've ever streamed and broadcast a race.
I'm trying something new. In case you realize, we actually streaming triple screen, which is something that I don't usually ever do.
Yeah, Mike Mom.
So I'm wondering if I should take it off now.
He's here, number 18.
I'll show you guys the normal view, because this stream quality seems to be not the best.
So, and we are at 4 minutes 15 seconds. I'm assuming everyone who's going to get a run in has gotten a run in. So let's go ahead and get through the leaderboard and what we're looking at. Billy Strange, followed by Joa.
This is a tricky one.
David Clymer. I don't think David was in our first race. David Clymer here for race number 2 in 3rd spot.
My stream quality doesn't seem to be very good right now. It's kind of buttering me.
Will A. Lemonen in 6th. Doug Hawley in 7th. Grant Henderson 8th. Sean Sebran in 9th. And Severiano Espinoza in 10th. Followed by Brandon Waters, Brandon Powell, William Martinez, Mike Wellman, Jesse Conroy, and John Hill.
All right, guys.
Trick out of the book.
The stream health seems to be looking okay on
Leif Helberg,
on
John Crane,
YouTube
or Robert Winsler.
On Twitch.
And, that's the end of the session.
P9. All right, well, we'll go with it. Let's see what happens.
Participate, but he's busy with testing FSR.
Let me go back into
We would have been making Mitchie do things he's not necessarily comfortable with. Especially
like I said, I wouldn't be doing much talking.
This should be interesting as our drivers instantly
I wouldn't be using gloves for this one either. I want to take this relax.
Driving Mazda Miatas, now driving these old school 2013. I can't believe I'm saying that.
All right.
I think they came out in 2009, 2010.
Hey.
If I checked the records right.
Good luck, guys.
Yeah, it's circa around that time.
Yes, good luck, everybody.
Sean Sebran in that Doritos car. That look. Looking in at Severano Espinoza.
I apologize in advance.
Doug Hawley in the Texaco car.
Good luck.
And Tom Monpas
Good
in
luck,
the Simpit.
everybody.
Love seeing all the Simpit stickers and logos
hey,
on
Doug,
people's
how are
cars.
you?
SP?
That makes me feel real good. And there's Billy Strange, our leader, sitting on the pole right now, ready to get things underway.
Hey, what's up, Jesse?
Do a pace lap.
All right, let's go.
One car
I wouldn't be doing much talking.
Bumper tag segment of tonight's programming, correct? Yeah.
Joa Antonio.
All right, guys. I'm gonna try not to take on these guys too much. We are on the grid.
Man, it's gonna get crazy. All those fast guys up there. I don't know how long they're gonna be able to keep it together.
The stream is still going. Well,
it's gonna be quite close.
I am not, and you guys know I don't ever do over races,
everything
so
goes well. Like all the way up to like the 10th spot at least.
Once we start,
they're gonna check the inside.
Once we take off,
I
I will leave all the commentary up to Sean, Cole, and the guys in the background.
Oh, everybody here knows so it's really cool. You know, they're giving each other a hard time. Some of it a little more serious than others,
you're
but
just scared. You don't want to talk.
all in perspective.
Anybody want some Doritos?
25 laps. Get ready, mate. It's hammer time.
98 to 09.
All right, let's go.
All right, here goes the start of the race. We are doing it behind the pace car. Billy Strange will take them to the green and set the pace. Joa Antonio to the outside.
That has this truck has a wicked pull.
And again, I'm gonna just thank each and every one of you who chose to use a Simpit logo on your car.
All right, guys.
You did a Expect to see that kind of turnout. Look at that there. Thomas Dudek in the Simpit colors. We got Tom Monpas in the Simpit colors. Willie Lemon in the Simpit colors.
All right.
Yeah.
I am so scared.
Joe,
I don't ever do over races. I am so scared. And this truck is really hard to drive.
Hello, welcome.
Even these some of these oval racers here, I've been complaining about this truck.
If Daytona is the pinnacle of NASCAR racing, then Shaw has to be just a bumper behind.
All right, I hope my audio is okay.
Home track to many of NASCAR.
Hope you guys are hearing the commentary by Sean Cole and Team King and the rest of the guys.
All right, as they
I should be coming through loud and clear. So
pulling down pit lane.
There we go, guys. Here we go.
Charlotte, 75 laps to go. Cautions will be flying when we have problems.
Do hit me.
Go. Get this underway. Green. This is not their usual cup
and
of
here
tea,
we go. The drama starts.
Not familiar with oval racing, and we've thrown them into the deep end. And so far, things are looking good. Billy Strange out to an early lead.
Hold your line. Cole is leading the race.
I got butterflies. What if something goes wrong? What if Joe can't keep up with Billy? He just runs away with it.
That's David Clymer, who I did some practice with David yesterday. He's very, very fast. And he's sitting right behind Billy Strange. Running a little bit higher a line, and you can see Joa there in third place running that low line. And
I'm staying low.
One, caution free. Well done, guys.
Oh, easy, Sean, easy.
We're outside. Okay, Sean, the next car is
the field's starting to spread out just a little bit. Not a big gap between first and second. That battle between. Oh, somebody shooting down low.
Outside.
Climber to the outside.
Still there.
Might just be kind of keeping things cool right now.
Still
Lots
there.
of time to get it
Clear
done.
outside.
2 laps.
Ooh, that was
Laps
close.
just going to tick by at about 30 seconds a lap here.
The leader has just done a 30.4. The guy ahead has just done a 30.9. P10.
I just remember the video from Empty Box where he always says, just look up to the top left corner of your monitor and look for smoke.
Martinez behind is now 0.6.
Which is basically what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, Sean, and Billy's definitely a master of doing that, of just saving the tires and driving it smooth while consistent. I think he's probably going to micromanage everyone to death, just run away with it.
Whoa. Don't pick up a skid, don't pick up a skid.
Great position to do that. He's got David Clymer staying right in his draft.
Yep.
Draft what he wants. It seems, I'm not sure if he's running that high line to purposely get out of the draft and get some downforce, or is he doing it just because that's the line he likes to drive?
It might be a smoother line, yeah.
Might be not better up there because our track temperatures are at 70 degrees Fahrenheit, same as the weather. It's partly cloudy.
Clymer to the outside. He's a nose ahead on the outside. Billy Strange doesn't carry as much speed, and he falls back to second place. So it's now Clymer, Strange, and Antonio.
And both these trucks and the tires, if you go like put these trucks to the limit, they're gonna go all the wear the tires out so quick in like 4 to 5 years.
Now we see Joa and Antonio starting to move up on the bumper. Billy Strange, and right behind him is Tom Dudek.
Inside.
That red and black truck, the second red and black.
Hold your line.
Numbers. That's Tom Dudek.
Still there.
And that is Tom Monpas.
Clear
back
inside.
there in the orange truck in 5th place.
The guy in front is Waters.
Whoa, that's a crazy move by Brandon. I guess he's an over racer.
Any chance you think Billy did that on purpose to save his tires for the race?
That was scary for me.
Instead of being the first guy, or?
You know, that's very possible. It would be a bad move from my experience in testing. And these guys are doing a great job. We expect a lot of carnage.
He's into the wall.
Already 7 laps into the race.
Clear
cars
the
trying to
outside.
swerve at the back of the grid. Why don't we go back to the grid?
William got into the wall.
Back here. Too wide right now. It looks like that's the number 14 truck of Brandon Waters to the inside of Espinoza, Severiano Espinoza, and Brandon Waters moves up into that 8th position.
10th position. That last lap was a 31.5.
So a little shuffling around. Guys are definitely giving each other a little bit of room, making clean passing so far. And
I probably should take down some of this
believe it or not, we are now into that range where tire wear is already
force feedback strength a bit.
Those who are pushing too hard are going to really start having a hard time keeping that truck low through the corners. You're just going to see other guys
that was crazy.
Tires cool, just blow right by, and at some point we might even see some green flag pits if this runs the way it's looking right now, which would be terrific.
And also very interesting too, so hopefully they don't react on green flag pit stops.
So at this point, it's about a half second of a lead. Dave Clymer over Billy Strange. And about 3/10 of a second back to Joe Antonio, back to third. And then you've got a trail car. You can see Tom Dudek right there on the back of Joe Antonio in that light blue car. And that means that Tom Dudek, if we were to get in his car and see what Tom sees.
P9, your lap times are dropping off. Come on, stay focused.
Cockpit view. And what is it? Bring it. Bring it. There it is. So we'll just ride along here with Tom and see if he's tempted to tap that bumper with my smiling face on the back of it.
That always makes me
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 0.6.
Al, if we get one, I'm going to find it and show it to you if we can. Right now, everything seems to be running clean. It's not to say somebody hasn't maybe had an incident on their own.
The head in front is now 0.7. That was
a lot of respect out there on the track today.
Yeah, there is, and we expect it to be a little bit. Oh, yellow flag is out.
Oh, yep, yellow.
Somewhere we have trouble. Let's see if we can figure out where.
Oh, there's Jesse Conroy in the 19. He got damage on his right side.
Alright, you got a caution in here now, guys.
Yep.
You have to stay behind the six car.
As these guys get
or the 6 vehicle.
Under caution, we can go back and take a look.
Yeah, Jesse Conroy's truck's all beat up.
Jesse Conroy's in the 19 truck, Robert Winsler in the 1. And who is that right ahead? That is actually the 18 truck of Mike Wilden, just ahead. Oh, that was up ahead of them. They ran into that. 217. Severano Espinoza.
Sorry about that, guys.
Nice.
Espinoza going to the outside of the 07.
I'm already smoking.
William Martinez. And out there on the outside, I'm not sure that was who he was up
Green car's pitting.
There.
We got
I have to pit too.
coming down for the pit stop.
I am not over racer. Who is that? Grant?
47. That's Brandon Powell.
Hey, sorry about that, Grant.
So just out on the outside, got loose on his own, but then he's right in the way. And it looks like 3 or 4
I guess road racers shouldn't do overs.
Mike Willman, Robert Winsler, and Jesse Conroy, unfortunately, all taking on damage as we check in with the leaders.
Damage, fast repairs.
And there they are in pit lane right now. Let's go ahead and get a better camera angle for the chase off of pit lane. See Billy Strange in the first line. David Clymer away to the line. No problem. Billy Strange underway. Looks like he'll line up for the restart.
That is nuts. Oh, I keep on shifting gears with the H pattern. And this is not H pattern.
A couple spots. I believe it's down the 5th.
But yeah, man.
Yeah,
is that it?
Had a little bit of damage. Maybe he touched the outside wall and was on pit lane a little longer. Allowed Tom Dudek to get by. It looks like up into. I was gonna say 3rd, but somebody else
it's clear.
Let me buy a 20 car.
Again.
Thank you.
Let's go the other way.
Pass the 7 car.
No, Billy Strange. Who's that right behind?
Pass this 20 car.
Doug Hawley. Yep.
Doug Hawley up 3rd place on pit lane. Good
okay, it says pass the 20 car.
Yeah, keep in mind Doug can strike at any time. He's always a threat.
Yeah, Doug is.
Remember, guys, I'm not an over guy, so I'm just trying.
No problem.
I don't know the rules or anything like that. I know the car ahead of me is 20, number 20, and I'm supposed to pass it. So, okay, easy. You don't want to make the same mistake and hit anyone.
Let me slow down before I hit somebody.
Lights are still on the pace car, so.
All right, so you pass the 20 car. Pass the 14 car now. All right.
That let us know
who next?
That is the one.
Anything else? Stay behind 072. All right, cool.
Get in car with Billy Strange. Actually, you know what I want to do?
Interesting.
I want to get back in Tom Dudek's truck.
That guy's bumping up
and
the
watch
wall.
this restart from
anyone next to me?
the truck of Tom Dudek.
Man, I wish I had what's it called that thing in Santa Cosa?
So they're on the backstretch. Lights are still on the pace car.
All right, let's go. We're supposed to be in the right order here now, more or less.
Coming off of our first caution on lap 12 or so. We are now on lap 14.
All right, easy.
We are running order. David Clymer leading the way over Billy Strange, Doug Hawley.
Okay, so we got repairs, we got fuel, we got tires,
Joe Antonio,
we got everything.
Tom Monpaz. I'm sorry, I'm screwing everybody's name up. Tom Monpaz, Grant Anderson, Brandon Powell, Brandon Waters, William Martinez, El Bucho, John C. Brand, John G. Hill, Willie Lemonin, Lee Calvert, Robert Windsor, Severiano
Thomases in here.
Mike Will and Jesse Conroy.
P10.
They are now going side by side for the restart.
Okay.
You guys crack me up every day.
We got 2 Thomases in here. One of them is the blue something.
Nobody goes by their name around here.
No, they go by nicknames or Discord names or whatever.
I have a whole cheat sheet of all of them.
You're reeling Martinez
like
in. The gap is 0.1.
Shamo.
Samo. I call him Tom Cow because both are pictures of a cow.
So sorry, my Toms, for crisscrossing you guys as we get ready for this restart. We got David Clymer on the inside in that gray Simpit sponsored car down low. Billy Strange in the red and black right in front of Tom here. And down to the inside, that's Joa Antonio. Our top 4. I'm sorry, Doug Hawley. Sorry about that. Joa Antonio's in 5th right behind. And pace car should be pulling in right now. And David Clymer's going to set the speed, and away they go.
The next car is
Great
Martinez.
start by Dave. Looks like Billy a little late to get on the gas. We got a bunch up of 3 cars here going into turn 1.
That lap was a 114.
Doug down inside of Billy. Not sure. It looks like Billy can come down if he needed to at this point in time. And he does, securing that 2nd position. So we are now David Clymer, Billy Strange,
again.
Doug Hawley, and Tom Dudek.
Antonio was looking to get by Tom Dudek, which was looking to get by Doug Hawley.
And there is Joe Antonio in that light blue car with Sean Cole all over
outside.
Great job by Joe. Still laughing about that.
We're outside.
A little embarrassed, mostly laughing.
Oh, carnage in the back. Accident.
Caution.
Oh, that sucks. Whoa.
No, it's not your fault. He started not on top.
Brandon Waters did. He's got 10 minutes on his special.
Oh, stay behind the 6 car. Where's the 6 car?
William Martinez.
Oh, this guy's glitching really bad.
Another little action there. Oh, Tom Monpaz's truck is a mess. That might be it for Tom.
No big deal, man.
Poor Tom Cow.
The next car is
I might be in the 6 car.
Here they are. Tom Monpaz up high.
P6. That was 35.
Who is the 6 car?
072. William Martinez. Tom comes down in front of him a little bit. William takes him up into the wall, gets into that red and white truck in addition to that.
Single fire. That is 6 car boy.
Jesse Conroy get into the mix as well, unfortunately. And a lot of hurt trucks
Pass
there
by me,
on
Grant.
that one.
You go ahead.
17 of 75. And at some point, we're going to start seeing it start to thin out the field just a little bit as well.
No problem.
John still climbing.
Next car is Henderson.
Safely.
Doing his thing in the back.
All right,
just
that's
keep
it.
it clean, take it easy.
Grant was supposed to be behind, in front of me.
Bring it.
All right, we're good.
Now it's like carnage over the humanity.
As Dave Clymer circles around, he collects the pace car. Billy Strange sitting right behind him. No changes up front.
I have to admit, this oval racing
7th position
thing is kind of
give you a brand
fun.
new car.
It's not as simple as just going round and round. It has a lot of strategy to it.
Classic.
Yeah, it still gives me a tone.
Especially drafting
Yeah,
and
we'll see if anybody's coming to pit
shuttle
lane
control.
this time by, and it looks like our leaders are
after
not
you're done
going to pit
towing,
lane.
when
Actually, they just
control the
pulled
car,
the
jump out of it,
Henderson
jump back in.
ahead is now
Give you a brand new
0.5.
car.
So let's go ahead and take a look at pit lane and see who is
Couldn't do nothing about it,
down.
Brandon.
Right
He
now, I
got
don't
loose
see
in front
any
of me and he
trucks.
spun right in front of me. I checked up, but I couldn't do shit, dude.
There's one truck coming down pit lane
Yeah.
now.
It's all good, man.
all right.
I just watched the
Caution.
replay.
Oh, there's Tom in a perfectly fixed truck with our fast repair that we've enabled the guys. Not sure we'll be so generous in the future,
Went
but
down
for
on
our
the
first
apron, I
event, it
couldn't get
seemed
away from it.
good enough to do.
Thanks for the fast repair.
I hear you.
But
We need it.
Powell is received to, but fell to unacceptable level.
Okay, it seems like we got the field sorted out.
Got our first casualty.
I'm in 7th place. I'm behind number 6. Let me see how many vehicles up ahead.
Heads up, there's a car exiting the pits.
Yeah, that's looks like it. Looks like we're okay.
Know if Sean said boogity, boogity, boogity?
No, Sean did not. I think that's copyrighted, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it was car space space car space car space.
That's the one. That's the one I copyrighted. We're gonna do that at every start now.
I don't know, but you can repair your car to brand new 255 times if you need to.
Well, we're on lap 20, coming up to the 1/3 mark, which is at lap 25.
I think that's the only
gap
time
behind is now
so
0.5.
I didn't think it went that high.
It was our first event and all.
For one, I'm glad you have been so generous.
Oh, leaf disconnected. I wonder why.
So let's see, where are we as we are caution? Looks like we're on lap 20 at this point. I'm still on my pit lane camera.
Billy,
that doesn't
you blinked once on that. I think it was on that restart, just to let you know.
Leaf Hellberg is manually disconnected.
So let's go ahead and go through the grid real quick. We got David Clymer leading the way, Billy Strange in second, Doug Hawley in third, and that Texaco paint scheme. Great looking truck there, Doug. Thomas Dudek in the red, black and yellow.
That last lap was at 120.9.
Joe Antonio in the Simpit sponsor, what's called Simpit sponsored car. Grant Henderson, there's the Bumblebee, black and yellow. Grant Henderson running in 6th place. Sean Seabrand is in that Doritos looking, that's a great looking truck as well. Gotta love Doritos.
Yep, can't complain. For John Doe.
Hey, there's a picture of Sean
John
Cole
Doe says
on the truck ahead of me.
Got kicked out.
That's harsh. That's very harsh.
Should we take him out?
That's gotta be very
no, we will not.
Annoying.
There's Willie Lemonin
hey,
running in
Mr. John Hill's
John
right again,
Hill, as
behind
mentioned, in that Haviland truck running in 9th place currently. John Crane in the red, white, and blue 20 truck in 10th. Tom Montpaz in that unscratch. How did that crew do that so quickly? Quite amazing in that 11th place truck.
They got a key and
Super crew
on the side.
Mike Wellman in 12th. Oh, and we are underway.
Yeah,
I guess
back to green.
Back of the grid a little bit.
All right, let's go.
Now.
I didn't even realize we were going green.
These trucks is a little floaty to me right now. Tires look a little skinny on the trucks as well, it seems.
Oh, that was close.
That's one of the things that
got
makes
frightened there.
such a handful to handle. So back up front with the leaders, David Clymer leading the way, Billy Strange right behind him.
The gap to Henderson in front is now 0.9.
And you can see that blue bumper of David Clymer giving him an A license.
Let's try and get that draft.
That green.
And get ourselves up there.
C license, or is that a B license?
E7.
Not that that comes into play today, because we are all playing field today.
C is a yellow, B is green. The 6 in your head.
And David Clymer's still running that higher line. A bit higher. How they great action back to grid. I did kind of miss that, didn't I? There wasn't a lot to see, it looked like. Sorry about that.
That's your fastest lap.
Front three getting a little bit of a gap. Actually, here we go. Car, gap, car, gap. Is that what we're looking at, everybody?
So much.
All right, let's go.
Go ahead and go to a wider shot.
7th position. And trying to stay out of the wall.
Are on their 24
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.1.
Lap will be third of the way through this event. You can see Billy Strange and David Clymer getting a little bit of a gap over Doug Hawley and Thomas Dudek.
You've just done a 30.9.
Where I get that high position in the rookie license field here is John Crane. And if we have 11 positions, going 20.
And there we are with John Crane in that red, white, and blue truck. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, or is he in the green? I'm sorry, John Crane is in, yeah, the number 20, red, white, and blue. I'm sorry about that. currently running in 9th place. And that's Robert Winsler behind him in that
You've just done
truck.
a 31.1.
And then that'd be Jesse Conroy in that very similar paint scheme he had in that Mazda with that gray, blue, and purple paint scheme.
Trying my best not to wear the tires too much.
I have to say, I really am a fan of Sean Sebrin's paint job. It makes me want to eat some snacks.
That'd be Sean Sebran there in the Doritos paint job, and I'd love to have some burritos. It just wouldn't make very good broadcasting here. You'd be crunched away. And, looks like we have some action up there in that third position.
Ahead is now 0.9, 7th position.
Get it together.
Joe Antonio is fighting for 4th.
It's all behind Tom Dudek. Joe Antonio back to 5th again. So if I'm not mistaken, what we saw was Tom move into 3rd. I believe Doug was ahead of him prior to that moment there. And a little bit of space opening up, so you can see just a little hint of a lead there
31.2
by David Clymer over Billy Strange there in the front position. And then a little bit of a gap back to that 3, 4, and 5 combo. Still running that medium high line. Really smooth around the track, David Clymer is. And again, we did some practice, and I was really impressed with what I saw. Actually, for both of these guys, Billy Strange was doing a great job with that truck as well. And you know, he's quite familiar with the oval scene when it comes to racing. And Billy Strange actually has a background in sprint cars.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
If there's anybody who knows how to wheel a car around a track, it's Billy Strange.
He can be a good coach if iRacing puts him in
Gap to Henderson in front is now 0.6.
Checking back on that battle for 3, 4, 5. Oh, Doug Hawley. Looks like he just got up into the wall. A little wrinkle on that right front side. Let's get a replay of that.
Last lap was at 31.3.
This is the hard spot of the track. Coming off of turn 4, the truck gets a little bit of loss of grip. And it looks like he just bumped that outside.
All right, he's trying to pull up a little bit.
Easy to do, and now Doug's going to be dying for a caution, so he can go do a fast repair. And you see Grant Anderson.
The gap behind is now 4.9.
Yellow and black truck pulling up right
came in the other too
Doug,
hot.
fighting over 5th position now. Doug brings it down low.
Pit road shenanigans. A little bit there. Got under control.
B6.
Good job, Doug.
I have to go and look at Sean Cole's live stream of these two races when I'm finished. It will be interesting looking at yourself from someone else's point of view.
Smoothly, and he's going to go down there and get some repairs. That moves John Hill up in
Henderson ahead is now 0.7.
I think my tires are starting to go out a bit now. Starting to slide all wrong a little bit.
There you go, and he's got a whole.
Guess I'm gonna have to come off the accelerator a little earlier than before.
Oh, Carson.
Alright, caution again, guys. Caution is out.
Oh, Brandon Waters now got some into the infield grass area.
Jesse gets into the back. Great save. Oh, and then oh!
I wish I could see what's going on.
Right on the action there. And it's just as we started talking about John Crane moving up. Wow. Jesse Conroy just barely
single file,
catch
a 6 car. Okay,
just the
let's go.
Effect to him slipping, and then I believe that was Robert Winsler, who's 2 laps down, who then finished it off and ran into him.
That lap was at 37.9.
We can go ahead and get a replay of that action.
John Crane's got some damage on his truck.
Pace car in the back stretch. Pace car in the back stretch.
So we see him leading the way. John Crane and this whole group of mostly cars lap down. Jesse gets a run. Just a little bit of a tap. He almost saves it. And he hits that apron, and they kind of kicked him again. That slowed him up, and that just allowed that number 1 truck.
All right, here we go again, guys.
Get into him.
Caution again.
Yeah, and we only have 9 trucks on the lead lap out of 19.
So here we are, lap 32 of 75, and seeing some hurt trucks. He'll be able to go down in pit lane. And
the leader is pitting now. Watch your speed. Engage limiter.
Fast repair and just get that truck.
I do have a limiter for some reason.
By some of the others, which will help keep everybody in contention today. John Crane having a great run, so it'd be a shame to see him out of this race.
The car behind is pitting.
He does it right. He should be able to stay on the lead lap and have a brand new car.
Back on pit road, I was doing tires, damage, more tires. I don't know about fuel.
All right. Let's get some tires and some fuel.
Watching our leaders as they circle around. David Clymer's got his 2 wheels over that lower line.
So Antonio got off pit road first.
So some of them are going to pit lane and some of them are not.
Exit's clear. Push.
And we are now 33 laps into this race under caution. And here our leaders coming to pit lane. It looks like, yes he is. Our top 3 are all coming to pit lane. And you can see most of our
Alright, let's take it easy. Don't want to take anybody out.
Stay out. Who stayed out?
How's the 19? Alright.
One pen. I don't think.
Easy. How's the 19? Catch
like
the 6.
Is our first car who did not go down pit lane. A lot of damage on that car. Actually, I see Tom Montpaz did not go in, but he's a lap down, so he might just be setting up that lucky dog and maybe getting himself back on the lead lap as everybody else is on pit lane.
P7.
Virtual leader right now is Willie Lemonin. Joa Antonio is showing in second, but we still need to wait for scoring to pick up after everybody.
Stay behind 6. We are behind 6, so
we should have kept our eye on to see the race off of pit lane.
We're in 7th position right now.
Sorry, Sean.
No, Sean's the one who's sorry. He's
Oh.
okay. So let's see here as they come around. I see David Clymer. Looks like he's behind Joa Antonio at this point. And I know Joa did go to pit lane, but it looks like he beat David Clymer off of pit lane. We have enough time probably to go back and check that. Yep, there we go.
The gap to Henderson ahead is increasing. It's now 0.8.
What did Joa do? Looks like Joa might have just taken 2 tires, perhaps?
Probably only right side tires because on ovals, you know, turning left and all that, your right sides will wear up quicker than your left sides, I think.
See Billy Strange there in the number 1 spot. Clymer behind. Joa gets off first. Clymer second. Billy Strange having that. Oh no! It looks like COMMENT beat Billy Strange off.
And Joe Antonio up to second. Bill Lemon in first place. David Clymer, Thomas Dudek in the second row.
Alright, lights are out on the pace car. Willie Lemonin, who did not come to pit lane, sitting in that number 1 spot, but he's on some old tires. Everyone behind him is on fresh tires. And I see that John Crane did get his truck fixed, and it looks like he did stay on the lead lap. 11 cars still in the lead lap.
Yep, John Crane now in 8th.
Coming to the line, it's going to be Willie Lemonin to the inside, Joa Antonio to the outside, David Clymer in 3rd, Thomas Dudek in 4th, Billy Strange in 5th, Brent Henderson, Sean Seabrand, John Crane and John Hill, and Mike Willman rounding out the top 10 as we get ready to go back to green. They're completing, this will be starting off at lap 37, green flag at lap 37. Willie gets a good jump.
All right, let's go.
Able to get out all alone, and it looked like that was Dave Clymer getting inside of Joa Antonio. And he makes a clean pass, taking over second and going back to that high line right away. That lets Joa come down on the inside, and Willie down the middle, coming down the backstretch. See a lot of little wiggles of
wall contact.
Oh!
Willie gets loose.
Smoking, caution, Rick.
Wow.
That was Joe Antonio. Oh, big hit into the pit road wall.
Use one and fast repair.
P3. That was 33.9.
Let's see what happened there. So.
Oh man, Joe Antonio now probably blew out his engine. And damaged too.
The caution 75.
Come past
Joe
me, Billy.
Antonio just gets a little loose on his own coming off of turn 4.
Back to green again.
He's up between 3 and 4. He's down low. We were on the action there with Willie, and just a self-spin by Joe Antonio. Clymer hits him. Strange hits him. Oh!
There's nothing we could do, man. They got
really good evasion by Billy. Wow.
And And that was John G. Hill.
That's racing.
Yep, Joe Antonio self-spun that.
Copy.
And
the leader's pitting now.
A couple of drivers collected.
Alright, checking out that.
Henderson is now leading.
John G. Hill inside of Tom there, coming down low, and he's got nowhere to go as he runs to the crash up ahead.
Half distance,
really
fuel looks good. You've just done
trying to get down low and avoid it, but Joa just keeps coming, and there's nowhere for
Alright guys, we are in the caution again.
Joe Antonio back on the track in 10th place. He's the last truck on the lead lap, and he's slowing down on turn 3. Now he's stopping. Now he's going to the bottom of the track.
Oh, hard hit, hard hit.
Yep, Joe Antonio is now stopped at the bottom of turn 3.
Okay, take care, John.
John G. Hill has manually disconnected.
Oh no.
I see. I think Joe Antonio had to wait somebody to go by.
John is off to the movies.
So at this point, lap 39 laps. We are on our 39th lap.
The gap in front is now 0.6.
And
I don't know.
yeah, right now we're having a good time out here in these trucks. We got Grant Henderson now in the lead of the race.
I don't know. I think we have to clear it under green.
I'm just gonna stay up.
I'm staying out as well. But we just went in
Tom
and got tires and fuel.
Sean Sebran up to 3rd.
What I might end up doing is we'll go
John
back to green.
Crane
I'll just
started
stay
at
up,
20th,
dive
now
right into
up to
pit road
4th.
if I can do that.
I'll let the 18 car by.
Looks like we have some shuffling around. I believe that's somebody getting the lucky dog, perhaps, or no, just some shuffling around. That was Doug Hawley getting slated back where he belongs in 5th place.
I wish I could get some water right now.
Is up to 4th
But I don't want to let go of my steering wheel.
A gain of 16 places.
This might be dangerous. I'm gonna have to leave us alone. No drinking.
I don't know if Sean can do an in-truck replay, but what
Alright, maybe here.
So I
can
guess
drink
since
something.
Doug kind of crashed and pitted like only one lap before everyone else pitted, it made it so it wasn't as bad of a penalty.
I'm gonna try to do that, Tom. Tom said, I don't know if Sean can play what I saw, but, and that's about when I put it in
Grant,
Tom's truck.
sorry about coming up on you so fast. I was looking in my rearview mirror.
Alright, guys.
He is sitting out and about that 6th
Hopefully we should be wing green with this
Looks
pass.
like trucks are pretty much 3 wide going into turn 3. There we see Willie get up into the wall. Joa spins. Nice avoidance by Tom as he maintains that 2nd position unscathed. Well done, Grant Henderson.
We are now starting lap 41 out of 75.
Caution. And it looks like the pace lights are out. We're getting ready to go back to green flag racing.
And John Crane is one of the rookie guys out there in 4th place, starting from 20th. That's definitely a great job on his part.
Let's try and get a decent jump.
Especially for a rookie.
Sorry about that. Now I think at this point all eyes are going to be on Dave Clymer. He's going to do this restart in 8th position after fixing his car. Billy Strange in 7th position. These are the 2 guys who've really been the fastest trucks on the track all night long, starting in 7th and 8th after that incident that really affected the front of the grid this time more than the mid or back of the grid. This is lap 41 of 75, so we are past the halfway mark already. What was that, our 3rd or 4th caution?
I think it was our 4th. I'm ranked.
So we're going to go ahead and keep our eye on Sean Sebran running in 3rd spot in that Doritos truck as they go green. Grant Henderson gets a jump. Looks like he's going to control the field.
Car high, P3.
Tom
Last lap was at
inside. Sean Sebran has pulled up beside him down low.
Hold your line.
He's even down low below Grant Henderson. He's going to maintain that #1 spot. We're going to have a battle off of turn 2 for that 2nd position.
Still there.
Sean Sebran not carrying as much speed down the low line, but taking the shorter way around the track.
Still there.
Dudek on the outside. They're still side by side, and you got Doug Hawley.
Oh, Sean Sebran.
Sean gets into the thing. Great recovery by him. He keeps that truck going the right direction.
That was cool.
You see him just move back through the field
B6,
But
you've
keep it
just
under
done a
control. Billy Strange
34.5.
all the way up to 4th spot already, and David Clymer in 5th.
That was a heck of a save, if I do say so myself.
Behind is now 0.7.
My lord.
And there they run side by side, right behind
I have my
Doug
heart in my
Hawley.
hand. Or in my mouth.
Just the way they like to be and have been running all night. Billy Strange
that was
down
crazy.
low, Dave Clymer up high.
I could have been
The
going
only
in there.
problem is they got a whole bunch of Doug Hawley in their way right now.
I was in a great position to go up high.
Billy Strange down low. He
But
gets
we have
inside
to
of
we have some
Doug
work ahead of
Hawley.
us again.
Make it stick coming off. Doug's going to get a great run off of turn 2 down the back stretch. He's got the draft.
Let's try and get
Dave
some
Clymer
draft
pushing
going
him
here.
from behind. And he's got about a half
I need that
length
draft.
lead over Billy Strange as they head into 3. Billy Strange still down low. Not clear for Doug as Billy Strange is going to be able to get a run. The inside line seems to work pretty well coming off of 3-4, but not be as good coming off of turn 2. Thank you, old dog. I miss them. I got to get back to the DIY race.
Lap times are improving.
And Doug
All right, let's
Hawley
go
gets that advantage.
on the outside, try to get some of that draft.
Clymer to the outside, and he's just kind of waiting patiently as he's sitting there in 5th place, checking back in with our leader, Grant Henderson. And he seems to have built up just a little bit of a gap there over Tom Dudek. And Doug Hawley is about a half a second back of Tom Dudek there. So these front 2 are starting to get away a little bit. And you see that race for 3rd is really the most exciting thing going on the track right now. Doug Hawley still holding on to that 3rd position. Billy Strange once again down low.
Trying to get by on the inside.
Billy's really good at micromanaging the inside line, I can tell.
And there he goes. Looks like he finally has the pass done, and Dave Clymer goes by as well. Doug back to 5th spot as 2 guys who've been the
behind is
strongest
now
all day are back
6th
in
place.
3rd
That
and
was
4th,
a
Strange ahead
31.4.
of Clymer.
I just edged that white line a little too much. Almost rotated to the truck.
And Jesse Conway is not mine, just disconnected. He got disqualified, Jesse Conway.
Wonder what happened to him to get him disqualified. See, the leaders are
Oh,
actually.
he didn't.
That was a
He didn't
31.2.
show the black flag.
We missed the pass happening, but it looks like Tom
The
Dudek
gap in front has increased.
front
It's now
and
about
Henderson
2.0
back
seconds.
to 3rd. Let's back up just a little bit and see how Tom made that move in front. Looks like here coming into turn 3-4. Tom's trailing him a bit. Keeps it down low off of 4. Gets a strong run. Gets the pass made before the little kink in the tri-oval kind of thing that you got there going on in Charlotte.
You've just done a 31.2.
Quad oval.
Quad oval. That makes sense. I guess
It's
they're all-
not D-shaped oval, that's Michigan.
it's I don't know if you can even use the word
Debating.
oval to describe it. So there you go, Tom Dudek to the front, and now what we see is Grant Henderson dealing with a combination of Billy Strange and Dave Clymer, who seem to both work their way through, knocking Grant back to 4th place, and it's now Billy Strange back up to 2nd in pursuit of Tom Dudek.
That was a 31.1.
And Tom Dudek has got over half a car length.
All right, we need to try and get up there.
On Billy Strange. So he's getting his cushion there.
And I would think, and this is about when I'd expect to see some sort of a green flag run. I think people got some of that. We did great at the beginning, started to get dicey. We thinned out the grid just a little bit, and I think people are starting to come with terms with their position.
P6, that lap was a 31.2. Good
Could even take us
consistency.
all the way
Keep
to
them coming.
finishes. We are now 51 of 75 laps.
The gap to Antonio behind is now 3.6 seconds.
All right.
They are
51.
coming though. Those guys
We
are
are
coming on
2/3 of the way.
strong.
There's a lot of cope happening out there on the track. People come to terms with position you're gonna be in. So
start to the wall, Sean.
do anything crazy.
Oh.
Yeah, at some point it kind of takes the fight out of you.
We took the wall.
A little bit of lower test out there.
But we stand corrected as the caution comes out as we try to figure out where it is and who it is and what happened out there.
And what the faking's going on, and
Stewards have warned us about track
Sean
limits.
Sebran is correcting the
Yep,
direction.
he's in the grass. And he just went on the pit road just like that.
So what happened to Sean Sebran? Oh, contact off of 4. Car spun around onto the side, almost onto the roof, and that car's a mess.
I almost died.
Oh my goodness, he did some dancing there.
And everybody seems to have avoided him okay. My concern, if he went in the pits like this, I wonder if he's going to get any kind of a black flag or...
Yeah, probably illegal entry.
Yeah.
Going from the track through the grass into pit road. I mean, I think in real life you get a black flag for illegal entry.
Checking up on the backstretch, checking up on the backstretch.
So we hear Doug Hawley as he's checking up. Tom Dudek in search of the pace car as he completes lap number 52.
It takes it's
now
clear.
on lap 53 of 75. And it'll be interesting to see who goes in the pits this time with just, what, 22 laps left in the race. And they're all clean, checked up. I see Dave Clymer was down onto the
The lead car's pitting.
or the bumper just to make sure there's no contact by anybody. Tom Dudek, Billy Strange, Dave Clymer, Doug Hawley, Grant Henderson, Joe Antonio, John Crane, Willie Lemonin, Thomas Monpaz, and Sean Sebran are our top 10. And they come around out of turn 4. Let's see who goes to pit lane.
Okay, Sean, there's a car exiting
Doug
the pits.
Hawley
Heads
already
up.
showing signs for pit lane, and it looks like our top 4 are all going. One car stayed out.
10th position.
Wow.
Who stayed out? Grant Henderson once again.
I do not know the rules to this oval thing too much, so.
Of that leading group.
I'm
now,
seeing drop to the end.
Stay out. I see the one car, Robert Winsler,
But at the same time, I'm seeing let the one car by, so I don't know.
And let's see, Robert Winsler is 1 lap down. That should put him back on the lead lap, if I'm not mistaken. Grant Henderson stayed out.
Brandon, you pitting?
I think Billy Strange won that race off pit road there.
Severano Espinoza is in second on track, but he's actually in 12th position, and he is 3 laps down. So we're going to see some shuffling around when everybody comes out.
Yeah,
Let's go ahead and check our pit lane, see what's going on there. Looks like Tom Dudek might be the first one off of pit lane. Nope, I see Joe Antonio up there. Billy Strange already out there. I kind of missed the pit lane action once again. There's Billy Strange, who we'll have to see after they cross the line here. It looks like Billy Strange is only in the 5th position on track with fresh tires.
He's now 2nd, Billy Strange.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, some lap cars between him and Grant Henderson at this point. Tires are a really big factor here. I mean, I think your tires are fine to get you to the end of the race. That's not a question. Will Grant Henderson be able to hold off? And he's already been through this once. We saw it before where he was the one who stayed out. And he just kind of went backward a little bit. So we see lap cars getting shuffled back. And just like that, Grant Henderson is looking at a mirror full of Billy Strange with fresh tires. Joe Antonio in 3rd, Tom Dudek in 4th, David Clymer in 5th.
Okay, I know I don't understand this. I'm seeing drop
so
to the
yeah,
end
maybe that was Billy's plan all along.
Entering
Looks
close
like
pits.
maybe now he'll just try to kind of hold the position, I guess. And
it says let the one car by.
From what I saw in practice, you know, if you're in that top 10 and everyone's
and the one car is behind me, so I'm waiting.
I don't see how Grant's going to be able to hold him off, but maybe Grant's strategy is I wasn't going to, if I went to pit lane, I wasn't going to necessarily
stay behind the one car. All right.
Who knows where I'd come out. Now it's how many can I defend myself against. And, you know, we are down to 20 laps to go in the race at this point. Well, 1 lap to go.
That last lap was on 17.8.
do you think maybe David Clymer was taking that
now we are definitely last.
That line,
and that's just entering close pits.
Off of him, off of
but
his
my truck was so damaged.
Knowing that that's what Billy was trying to do, so he's
I think that was the smartest thing to do.
Is he still going higher than as high as he was before now?
Yeah, it has seemed like Dave's been running that high line all day long. And I wonder if that's the angle he likes to drive. Is he protecting the tires? But like you said, he might be showing one car.
So at least we have good tires,
something else
fuel,
without showing
and a repair truck.
Go low and do something else. So
hopefully we could pull something out.
And
right now we're dead last.
Now is about when we're going to start expecting to see people doing what it takes to move forward, doing what it takes to finish in a higher position, and this is all for bragging rights. We do have a Simpit t-shirt that I'll be giving away on Monday's pit stop in honor of this race. It'll go. Oh, I'm not caught up with grid. Sorry, you guys.
All right, let's try and pick up.
Grant Henderson crossing the line. He's got to jump. He's got the lead. He's going to be able to take a good line into one. We got Billy Strange the outside of Joa Antonio. David Clymer in 4th place down low, right behind Joa. And there he's going to stay on that low line. We just talked about the line that he's going to pursue. Somebody there in the 43 truck. That's Doug, is it? Oh!
Oh, that's a making that caution.
Yep, that was.
Yeah, now the.
Jeez.
Whoa,
Damage with Joe and Tony.
We just got past that.
Caution,
Oh my God.
Caution.
Thomas Dudek got some damage.
Did the one car behind? Where is the one car?
A little too much, and David Clymer's there. That was just enough to send Joa Antonio around. The only downside of that is that a few other guys
lots of drama
as well.
Yep,
John Crane on pit bowl had damage. Now he's fixed up.
Welcome to Roundy Round.
Who's number one? I one car. I'm not seeing it.
A lot of trucks
got damage too.
That one. We're gonna have to get another replay of this.
Sorry, Brandon. I tried to save you as much as I could.
A lot of things went wrong.
Whoever's driving the one car needs to come up.
Please, perspective.
How's the front of my truck look?
Willie down the bumper area.
Almost didn't see that guy.
Things going wrong. You see all sorts of smoke. And he gets a little tap behind and into the pit lane wall, if I'm not mistaken.
The gap behind is now
The 14 car by. Who is that? Oh, Brandon.
007, I got to get by you.
We see some damage on the front of Tom Monpas's truck. Let's see what happened to him.
Yeah, come on, Brandon.
Oh, and
I see some
John
damage.
Crane slowing up in front of him. You see the action. He's being cautious, and and that one truck slips up to avoid contact. Car's still
drama. Let's try and take a little drink while we're on the back straight.
That was Severiano Espinosa.
This is not a good thing to do, huh?
So a lot of cars involved in that one.
I see Lee Martinez.
This is not the kind of water bottle to use when you're racing. Alright, that's a nice catch 14 car. That's Brandon. And we're up to 11th.
Serving the flags.
That should be it.
The black flag.
Mike Wilman we're talking about. Good job, Mike. Glad you showed up. You were talking about not wanting to ride because you haven't done oval before, but I hope you had a good time. So Grant Henderson's still in the lead, and we are 59 laps into this race. They'll be taking the line and going on to the 60th lap. 75 total laps here in our event. Grant Henderson in the lead. Billy Strange still in second. David Clymer.
That last lap was a 123.7.
Tom Dudek in 4th. Doug Hawley in 5th. Tom Montpas was in 6th. He's on pit lane. That'll probably cycle him back behind. John Crane, Robert Winsler, Joe Antonio's back out on the track in a fresh-looking truck. Got to hand it to these crews, making these wrecked trucks look perfect in a matter of half a lap.
Yeah, speaking of time, about I think 51 minutes went by, so we got about half an hour to wrap this up. But
let's see how we go.
15 laps in before.
We are on lap 59, 59 out of 75.
Be able to handle that, but it is a little shocking.
And they're hearing the commentary of Sean Cole and Steam King, better known as Joshua,
is upward of 50-something seconds,
and a couple other guys
on a track that they can tick laps off in the 30-second range. So we are a bit behind schedule. A little more caution than we were hoping to see. It looked like we had some hope. It went green for a while in the beginning, and I was pretty optimistic. But now we're kind of seeing what we expected, and
a lot of action out there.
Yeah, a lot of action in the defense of these drivers. These trucks are not easy to drive. That's a tough car to drive at this track.
That's definitely true.
That was 120.9.
Yeah, no, the IndyCar is just eat you for breakfast if you're not careful.
So it looks like the lights are out on the pace cars. They go too wide for our restart on lap 61. Grant Henderson down low. Billy Strange to the outside. Dave Clymer in 3rd down low. Tom Dudek to the outside. Doug Hawley down low. Joa Antonio to the outside, or will be in a moment. Somebody should be up there in that 6th spot outside in row 3. Looks like Joe is trying to find his way around some cars to get up to that spot, but he's back in the grid a little bit. They might even wave off the green flag. Nope, there we go. Well, I see somebody moving up. That was actually Tom Monpas moving up into that 6th spot on
Where's
the
the 9 car?
outside when everything gets settled here. Pace cars in. Grant Anderson gets on the gas. Billy Strange gets a good run on the outside. Dave Clymer gets an even better run to the inside. And we have a stop as it looks like Dave Clymer got to the rear. Grant Anderson just a little bit sets it around it. That did bring out the caution as Grant Anderson. Looks like everything's okay on that truck. He'll
stay behind 217. Okay, let's go.
The next car is Henderson.
Do that on the banking.
Should be staying behind the FANATEC car.
I think Grant Henderson didn't check his left side and came down
these
low.
Portions are killing us. Okay, we got
yeah, let's go ahead and get a
Severiano, Espinosa ahead of us.
Yeah, actually, Tom Dudek should have a pretty good view of what's going on here.
That was 46.0.
Henderson in that black and yellow truck. Over. Dave Clymer, yeah, he just got to run to the inside. I don't think Grant knew he was even there. Just the slightest of moves, and it was enough to cause contact.
Just kept moving over. I couldn't go over any further.
And that's going to happen.
Okay. Lap 62 out of 75. We're coming up on the end, guys.
Change things up for a restart in just a handful of laps. I don't expect to see any of our leaders coming to pit lane under the circumstances.
I'm thinking that maybe Grant had his spotter off, or that maybe his spotter was delayed.
Pace car in 1.
Past the...
It'll take a couple laps till we get this restart going.
Sean is the lucky dog.
Says someone said they had day tires on. Is there such a thing as day tires and night tires?
No, I don't think so.
Tires no.
The gap to Martinez.
How did that happen?
Is increasing. It's now 1.8.
The last car.
Rhino's race room.
That's the last
Set it in chat.
Gets a free pass around. Gets one lap.
Night tires,
pass high, go high.
Now we see Sean Seabrand in that Doritos
truck.
About that lucky
I
dog.
was up to your door, you started moving over, and I tried to keep out of your way, but I just ran out of room.
Back of the grid again.
Keep going, Sean, all the way around the track.
No, there is no Helicorsa in Al, but there is a spotter that will tell you if they're inside or outside. Sometimes they're a couple frames behind, and that was very close right there. It was very close. There was almost no contact actually. Tough break for Grant Henderson.
That lap was out 58.5.
Assuming he went in for some tires.
And he was running so good this entire race, and now going down to 10th in the race.
John, you didn't go? I thought you were going to go see Fat Boy Slim.
Like I said, I don't know much about over racing. I find this is weird. Whoa, brakes.
So our running order at this point is Billy Strange leading the way. Doug Hawley running in second.
No.
David Clymer back in third. Tom Dudek in fourth.
Alright, stay behind the 6 cars.
In fifth.
No, I think we're supposed to be on
sixth. John Crane up to seventh. Willie Lemon in eighth. Robert Winsler in ninth. Brandon Waters is running in 13th, but the next in position on the track. And I believe that's Grant Henderson. Yeah, back into 10th place. So after that, Grant Henderson went from first all the way back to 10th place. Tough break for Grant. But honestly, we still have 10 laps to go. There's plenty of time to move up in this field. I don't know about catching and passing the likes of Billy Strange and Clymer at this point. Doug Hawley's proven to look pretty strong here down the end of the race.
Yeah, I was gonna say if there's anyone that could do it, it's Doug. Doug might win this. He still might win this race, but
Doug's
chances are
quite the driver.
And McCoy's on the 1 hour mark too.
That
So
last
we're going
lap
to
was
put our
at
camera on Doug Hawley's going to
107.6.
start on the outside of the front row. Billy Strange is going to set the speed and the pace once the pace car pulls in, and we are on lap 66. So this is 10 laps total left in this race of 75, and 10 laps left in our first ever patron dual sport race, which has been a lot of fun. We've seen some great racing. We've seen some tragic racing. All in all, we've had a good fun day.
Very tragic.
One more time, I just want to thank you all for being here, watching the race, partaking in the race, and most of all, just being part of the patron team.
I guess next time is oval first, road second, right? Switch it up.
I think next time we're going to be on a different sim, so I don't think we're going to do a dual thing next time. But we'll have to decide. It's a we, not me. As we get ready, pace car caution. Pace car should be coming to pit lane. Here he is. Billy Strange setting the tone.
Woo!
Green flag is waving. Billy gets a jump. Climber gets a jump.
Oh,
Doug does
bricks.
not. He's going to drop back to third.
Clear to the bottom. P11.
Also might be able to know Tom's not going to be able to get a run, so it's Billy Strange, David Clymer, Doug Hawley, and Tom Dudek, Joe Antonio, Tom Monpos, and Willie Lemonin. And here we are, back to that battle, but what's different? We got Dave Clymer down low, Billy Strange up high, Doug!
Oh!
Oh.
Yeah, pile up now.
Oh,
we got
one
big one.
Whoa, we almost hit somebody too.
Oh, and Lynn Martinez just got a little tap at the end.
Woo, we got somebody.
Number 14 of Brandon Waters just slowly went on.
Whoa, that was close.
Like, bye.
So let's see what
Single file,
happened
let the
there.
9
We're
car by.
in
Where's
on
9?
board with Doug. He's to the outside. Billy
Come up,
Strange
Thomas.
leading the way. Climber comes inside of Strange. Doug doesn't know where to go. Do I go high? Do I go middle? He stays behind Billy.
Someone's smoking behind us.
Just carries a little more speed and gets into the back of Billy and puts him
Let
up
the 9
in that
car
wall
by. Where is the
hard.
9 car? He's coming up
Terrible
behind us
wreck,
right now.
and then these guys are just in the middle and a few
Let's leave some space for him.
The gap in front has
Get
increased to
caught up,
2.7
and let's go ahead and
seconds.
get one more time from the TV angle.
Okay, he pits. So
Just the pinball effect.
Sixth
just
place.
keeps going and going.
Ding, 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 ding. And speaking of yellows, I think 15 and 25 at the race lights have been under yellow, so that's like a fifth to a third of the whole race just under yellow.
okay,
There's
guys,
Doug
we
Hawley,
are
hopefully getting some
in 6th
repairs
place
done.
currently.
Dave Clymer out front.
On lap
Tom
69
Dudek second,
of
Joe
75
Antonio in third, Grant Henderson
at the
in
Charlotte
fourth,
Oval
John Crane
in the very
fifth,
first
Sean
Simpit
Seabrand in sixth, Robert Winsler's on pit lane.
Patreon race.
Didn't Billy
Patreon
and
only race.
Doug have an incident with each other last race too?
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Hey,
had to
what's
bring
up,
that
man?
up, didn't you?
Sorry, I wasn't looking at you.
Yeah, I just passed.
I have my hand full.
I guess they're big rivals.
Yeah, what's right on the
Doug
screen? Go look up.
appears.
Hey,
Where are the fast repair?
what does he call it? See the stream looking like?
Did they waste it all?
I don't recall how many limit we put on it.
No limit. So it's unlimited.
Hey, Michael Clark, how you doing? Yeah.
By the
I would
way, I'm
imagine
sorry,
he
guys.
will
I
be
didn't really
tough break for Billy Strange.
not able to really see chat.
So laps are ticking
last
down.
lap was
We're
at
now on lap
118.2.
70. So just 5 laps to go.
Stay
after
behind the
this one.
20 car. Okay.
9 of 19 trucks on the
Who is
lap.
20?
Billy Strange is 2 laps down.
Robert.
In 10th place. So
That's the
we
one
still
car.
got top 10 on this though. For now.
I don't
Alright,
think that's what
let's see what can happen here now.
today.
We only have 5 more laps to go.
Top 3.
So this should make a very interesting shootout to take us to the end of this race.
I think the pace car is the real winner here.
Patron, the Elvis, has not
I'm gonna
left the
hit him
building. Patron race.
Pace car's led the most laps.
I thought you said Elvis.
I did say
Is
I
anyone
meant
got any
Ellis. I'm
damage?
sorry. I keep
Elvis-
doing that.
I think
Elvis
everybody
Presley.
hit somebody.
did not get a chance to watch F1 qualifying today.
I think God was on an incident cap.
I'm
We'd
gonna
all be
watch the F1 race
disqualified.
tomorrow if I can catch it.
That's true. What's the first oval race together? I mean,
And
what
we
did you
passed the
expect,
1
right?
hour mark with only just a couple million
Yeah, I didn't
laps left
expect
to
it to
go.
go any other way.
Climb and just keep leading that pack.
Yeah,
picking off
unfortunately.
laps,
Spoiler alert.
The gap behind is now 0.3. That lap was a 121.7.
Alright, be sure to let him know.
What's it like on the inside there?
Billy somewhere just gripping a wheel super
It's
hard.
fine. So the accident happened.
Yeah, he's like, can we get a clean race in?
Yeah, oval racing gets quite intense, Mike. It's fun. It's you don't
I haven't
get
seen
to
the
relax
inside on a
in the world of
restart
oval
all
racing
night.
Ever.
No,
Yeah,
road
sometimes-
racing is
It's snowing over
pretty
here.
much get relaxed time to time. You're more spread out.
Yeah.
Less pressure. Oval is just everybody's right behind you or in front of you.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's all bunched up.
All right, so lights are out on the pace car. We're coming out of turn 3 into turn 4. Dave Clymer in the lead. Got just 4 laps to go. Tom Dudek on the outside. Pace car's going to duck in. Joa Antonio to the inside. Grant Henderson back up to 4th after that earlier problem for him. Great jump by Dave Clymer. And he gets away clean.
Push,
He's
push,
gonna have no
push. We
trouble
can get
getting
this guy
away
in
in
P5.
Turn 1 all alone. Joe Antonio right on the back of Tom Dudek.
Tom and Joe have a chance for that battle.
Right now, these
All right,
guys
here we go,
are
guys.
battled. I'm
We're in
seeing
5th.
right now, and they're battling over 2nd place. Grant Henderson in 4th. Just hoping something happens, giving them a shot at that podium position.
If the caution comes out, I think that will end the race.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you very much, Michael. We had a blast with that challenge, by the way. So they are now on lap 73 of 75. And I'm going to go to a wider angle so we can see what's going on here. Little bit of a gap back to Joa, so it seems that Tom Dudek really got his eyes focused on Dave Clymer.
Outside?
Yep.
Dave's got a pretty
Hold your
significant
line.
lead, though, so it's going to be
Still there.
interesting to see if he can close that gap. Dave's
He's
been one of
still
the
there.
slowest guys all
Right.
day long.
Hold your line.
He's gonna have to do it now. Maybe if we lock in on
there.
him with the camera view
2
and play
laps
some
left.
classic rock,
That was
we'll help him out.
31.3.
Clear to the outside.
And it looks like about the same gap back to 3rd place, Joa Antonio. So right now, with nothing changes, a lap and a half to go until the end of the race.
It's pretty
Man, I'm holding the
balanced out
steering
there.
so tight.
Yeah, it seems to be
I'm gripping this thing like crazy.
White flag, last lap.
Clymer takes the white flag, quite a gap back to Sean.
P4. You've just done a 31.5.
Back to 5th now.
Let's try not to slide wide.
Get in fine. 6th, Billy Strange. Looks like he might have moved up a few positions. It shows him in 10th, but
And only 8 trucks in the
The gap
lead.
to Henderson behind is increasing. It's now
and
0.6.
Dave Clymer coming to the line.
Dudek taking 2nd. and
Good win,
Antonio
David.
3rd. Seaburn at 4th. And Henderson
P4. That's the finish.
Whoa,
Good
that's
drive.
it, guys.
So
Our very first
finish
oval
after
race.
a really eventful last 2nd half of the race.
Came in
I
4th.
hear the fireworks.
Almost had a podium finish.
You want both races?
Yeah, we only have like 19 minutes left on the clock.
Not bad, not bad,
was
not
here for the
bad.
first
Considering
No, I said
that
Thomas
I'm
won
not
both
an
races,
oval
I
guy.
think.
Here, can I,
Nope, David got that one.
Whew.
Oh, okay.
Now I can breathe.
Nice job, Nick.
Great race, guys.
If I could have been there.
There they are. Fireworks. Yeah.
Thank you.
4th of July, bump. Good stuff.
And there we have the finish of
Yeah, Pitbo spinning out and all that.
as Dave Clymer is able to get it done, finish the race with a 0.4 of a
Kinda
second
looked too
lead
clean
over
there.
Tom Dudek. Joe Antonio in 3rd, Sean Seabrand, Pro Sim TNT, finishing in 4th, Grant Henderson in 5th, John Crane in 6th, Thomas Montpaz in 7th, Willie Lemonin in 8th, Robert Winsler in 9th, and Billy Strange.
Not bad, guys. Not bad.
Doug Holly
Not
right
bad
behind
considering.
him. Brandon Waters, William Martinez, Stefano Espinosa, Mike Wilman, Jesse Conroy, John Hill, Leaf Helberg, Brandon Powell round out our top 20 in our.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that live stream so far.
Having fun.
This was our very first, first in a lot of things. First ever Patreon race, road and oval.
I was impressed with David Clymer. He's
trying triple screen streaming.
Super fast, super consistent. The
First
whole time.
ever having commentary
at the end
from
there,
Sean
I thought it was
Poole
going to be a shootout between him and Billy and Doug, and then got a little anticlimactic.
A lot
but
of
besides
firsts.
that, a lot of exciting stuff happened.
Yeah,
I don't know for sure, but it doesn't seem like my live stream was very strong quality wise. So I hope you guys still get to see the race without much issue. I tried dropping the resolution down to 720, which is something I don't usually do. So hopefully you guys saw the stream okay.
For the
I would only know when I see the replay. So I guess I still have some testing to do.
Just a tough break award. I would give that to Brandon.
Anyway, guys,
he started 12th and finished 19th.
It was a great night.
Yeah, and I think if we had our top
a lot of problems here and there, but that's part of it.
Find some trouble that really took him out of contention and
anyways, time for me to get out of the server. Let's get out of here. Let's probably look back at the end.
It's just classic Billy.
Let's just look back at the end of the race here.
Yeah.
Last
lap.
I
on the move award, I gave it to John Crane,
coming
started
down,
20th.
I definitely came up.
Finished in 6th, made up 14 positions. That's the biggest move.
I actually forgot what paint scheme I was running. I was hearing Sean Cole Adam say that is a Doritos paint job. Then I kind of remember it, but I can't remember what it actually looked like. It's so long since I drove this truck.
I like the idea just showing up to Charlotte for 2 different races.
Anyway, makes no sense keeping you guys back. You guys, thanks for hanging out. It's our very first Patreon race ever. And hope we do it again. I actually forgot to have a camera there right there. That's why I wasn't looking at you. Hope you enjoyed it. And I hope it wasn't very bad, quality wise. So, give me 1 second, let me just cut with whoa, that noise you're hearing in the background is actually the what you're hearing there is actually what's it called? Fireworks. At the end of the race. It's kinda cool.
The whole point of this race was to thank those guys from
had a slight bit of damage in the front there, but nothing much to talk about.
Simpit, and let them know that
anyway, let's get out of here.
Their effort, their being part of the patron team is going a long way from our end.
Well, let me just cut off Sean Cole and these guys for a while. Alright guys, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. I know something a little different. You don't usually see me do oval races at all. So it was just the first of our Patreon only races that may happen approximately once a month or so. So hope you enjoyed it. And it's time for me to get out of here. 2 races. I'm tired. I need to chill out a bit now. So I'll see you guys later. Take care. Go spend some time with your family. And as usual, enjoy your weekend and take care.